Hello, everybody.
Greetings.
Hi. We're both here using the same microphone. Actually, that looks like I could turn it up a little bit.
Whoa, are we too quiet?
Oh, we're dropping frames.
Hey!
If anyone sees them, please just pick them up and put them back where you found them.
Send them back to us
Yeah.
with recorded delivery or something.
I'm going to turn the gain up on the mic. We're both a little bit further away from the mic than it would usually be.
Yes.
And there's no game sound coming through because I need to set that to the right thing. Hello.
Hi, chat. Sam and I have got dust in our faces.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a lot of sound coming through. Wait.
No,
you're not hearing yourselves back. Why?
Doopy doopy doo. Mean dust, yeah. Dust and cat fur. Oh, Joey's in his cube.
Is the game audio very loud? I'm gonna just turn that down a lot. Hi, sorry. So, to explain the setup, Lucy and I are both in the same room, gathered round my microphone.
Yes.
And what I've tried to do, so that we can both kind of hear things. Okay, let's give chat what chat wants.
Yay!
There is your cat cube. Sounded okay before I turned the mic up? Okay, I could see it seemed pretty quiet. I can turn it down. You can have two people in the same room. It's weird. Also, you can't see it because we're not on camera, but both of us were just exposed ears.
Exposed ears? My goodness me, how scandalous.
The rare streamer ears.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't get to see that.
We do have ears.
It was
they do
pretty
exist.
quiet. Okay. Yeah, and so that we can both sort of hear the game sound, I have it coming out of speakers in the room, and I've tried to
the
have it.
Speakers in the room with us now.
They are, and I've tried to, like fiddle with volumes and stuff, so that we can hear it and you aren't hearing it twice back through the mic. But that obviously means I don't have headphones on to hear what the game sound is like to you. I've just got it turned down on my speakers.
Balance is good now, Arian says. Hooray!
Okay, good. Yeah, give me a shout, give me some feedback. Also, our old friend Dropped Frames is back, and
Oh, Joey just looked at the camera!
Oh.
What a good boy!
Do you all just want to watch the cat this evening rather than try and play a game?
Yeah.
I straight up do not know what is up with OBS, specifically as it pertains to my attempts to stream on this channel.
Andy also says sound seems good now.
Okay, good. Yeah, as I say, give me some feedback as we go on, because obviously the menu music is quite muted. So there'll be more as we go.
Can we have a redeem channel points for treats for Joey?
No. Like, genuinely no, because he gets treats when he wants them, because
he is a demanding Watson.
He will just sit and treats.
Treats.
I want treats. And so, no. It would be too many treats.
It would.
It would be bad. So, you can ask, but it's not happening. Happening. Sorry, I was reading needing, and I just thought I'd drop a syllable.
Nearly.
No, I'm not even making a joke. What about treants? That's even more of a risk.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's making biscuits.
Yep. So yeah, hello, hi. We're both hopped up on dust.
Woohoo!
It's the new street drug that all the teens are taking.
Absolutely.
It's what happens is, like, you spend all day huffing it, and then
2 days.
2 days huffing it, and then you wake up in a dumpster with just the itchiest eyes, and rubbing them will not make it better. And also your nose is miserable. Spring cleaning implies some sort of purposeful regularity to it, and not just, good lord, we need to clean, please. And so yeah, it is it is not as direct or regular as spring cleaning. It's just frankly more. Whoops! Oh, I left the touchpad on. That's why, because I was punching the. Oh,
Doing well.
gone wrong. No, there we go. Let's turn the touchpad off so I don't break things by trying to brush the laptop. Or outside dust. There is also possibly some pollen about, but I never know how badly affected I get by that. Goggles and masks. That would have been a good shout.
That actually genuinely would have been a good idea.
I do, when I'm cleaning the bathroom, I do wear a mask.
Oh, we should have done that then.
But to be honest, even that the other day was like, it was pretty acrid, and I did start to worry. Oh, you're watching it? Okay.
Sorry, Joey's got his back legs involved now. It's very cute.
When he gets into the biscuits or the cat piano, the back legs also start going.
Look. Oh,
Whoops! I didn't. No, sorry, everyone. Don't worry. Okay, we're not going to get to the game. We're just going to do this. There you go. Yeah. When I was cleaning the bathroom, it was getting pretty acrid, and I was like, "Hang on, am I doing the sort of?"
Oh.
Maybe we don't need to see that quite so
Thanks,
much.
Joey.
That's, you know what? We'll just no one needs to see that for a few minutes. Yeah, the whole like I've seen various like TikTok how to clean your bathroom advice videos, not because I'm looking for them, because people are sharing them as this is just a recipe for mustard gas.
Oh, what, chlorine and something else?
Just take all these different cleaning chemicals, just dump this down the toilet, and then dump this down the toilet, and then this down the, and it's like
no, what you've made is
you've made
danger,
deadly poison, kill you in 5 minutes flat gas. And so this is my worry. I'm like, well, I'm using this cleaning spray that is bleach based, and also for some of the like the tougher grime on here and stuff, or like the shower squeegee, whatever, that's it picks up a little bit of mold. It's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna like put some bleach on this, and that's where my brain goes, hang on, you're mixing bleach, which can be a pretty famous component of some deadly huffing chemicals.
This is true.
With other cleaning chemicals. Are you sure to say, well, the other one is bleach based, so it's probably fine, but also you are still just in a confined space breathing bleach.
Yeah.
So and say that was punching through the mask.
Yeah.
You have no bleach in your house anywhere. That's fair. But it smells so good. Whereas read labels and use according to directions only. But you see, then they're like, this is straight up a dangerous chemical. Don't use this. You shouldn't ever. There we go. We're back into safe mode. You love the smell of bleach? You're same. It's when I prefer my cleaning chemicals to smell like cleaning chemicals, because when they don't, then I'm like, why are you trying to make this smell delicious to me?
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Where are we going?
Well, cat cam's off, everybody. We're done. Oh, are you just leaving the room? Is that what's going on?
Just leaving the room. I'll get her.
Oh, okay, cheers.
No, okay,
so anyway, back when you were cleaning, your manager like using chlorinated stuff way too much, so it got inside the mop buckets and everything smelled like a swimming pool. Oh, lump, lovely, yum.
Words.
I woke up tired today, which actually the question that I put to you in the car earlier as we were driving, and I was like, is that yes, this is a really ignorant question, but it comes from a genuine place of curiosity and lack of understanding, where like if my do I want to? Do I want to do this?
We will get to game chat. We will.
No, we won't. Do I want to? This is also an impromptu podcast. Hi. I'm just thinking. Do I want to put this question out on the internet, or is this the moment that gets me cancelled?
I can't actually think what the question was.
It's about tiredness and sleep being related to eyes and vision.
You can. I have no part of this.
Okay, this is all me and my responsibility. So, like, I mean, if like me, in order to sleep, you need to shut your eyes. And so therefore, eyes and by extension vision are connected to my ability to sleep. And on the other end, waking up. Like if my eyes feel achy and tired, even if I have had enough sleep, if like I've got a bit of like the eye irritation and hay fever and stuff, then I will feel compelled to keep my eyes shut, and by sort of consequence of that, struggle to wake up because I am keeping my eyes shut and I am sleeping. And the thought occurred to me, how for people who are, and I'm aware that like blindness is a spectrum, it's not like binary, there's all sorts of different
Visually impaired.
Yeah, visual impairments, and so people who, have like a slight visual impairments all the way through to literally don't see anything, up to and including no eyes. And it's like how, and this is like, and this isn't trying to be like any kind of like troll question or it is genuine curious ignorance on my part. It's like, wait, so how does sort of visual impairment affect, if it does affect, and probably it doesn't, like one's ability to sleep or wake up? And I genuinely don't know this, and I do not know any information about this, and it was just realizing, wait, I've never actually stopped and thought about that. Curious. Yeah, you're getting early chillitrity this month. But drink it fast, it will get cold. So, yeah. You've actually read that people with total blindness can't perceive any light at all, are at higher risk for circadian rhythm disorders.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Because, yeah, like, is that once heard? Or I don't know
I
what.
think once heard of it.
Yeah. A sort of third eye thing. You're not entirely sure if that works. Is that normal eyes? Okay. Yeah. And say this was just like the thought that popped into my head out of my own, like difficulty sometimes with waking up. It absolutely does. Many visually impaired people have sleep disorders. Okay.
Not a stupid question.
I'm glad, honestly, because like as I say, like it's just something I'd not actually thought about, and suddenly the thought occurred to me. I was like, well, wait, hang on, why does it make sense that it would affect people in the blind and visually impaired in that way, or does your body just adjust and find other ways other ways around it? Is essentially my own connection between vision and sleep, is that essentially my problem? Down to being sensitive, and that's the thing. It is curiosity born of an ignorance, but not looking to like make a fun of or take the piss of. It's genuine, like, oh yeah, like finally putting something together and realizing. But anyway, we play a video game.
You've connected the dots.
Yeah, I connected them.
Connection.
I connected them. Yeah, exactly. That's an opportunity to learn. That's what I saw it as. What, you saw the unrelatedly ADHD is also correlated with circadian rhythm? Hell yeah! My get out.
No, sleep now.
Oh, I'm gonna be so awake in 3 hours.
Yeah, you will.
70%.
70%.
Good.
Wow.
Grief. Okay.
Gosh, that's a high number.
Yeah.
Blimey.
Yeah. No. All right. Cool. Okay. Well, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for humouring me and actually, giving me some information on that. That's interesting to know. Thank you. We have no bones.
Really?
But we are stable. So, where how do I play this game? I can't. Right, I have to mouse wheel to scroll around. It's been a minute. It's actually been several months since we played this.
Yeah, it has actually.
Okay, I would have left it, it looks like, at the end of a day.
Yes.
So that we can endsicle and then see what happens next.
starts to cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Not the best, but
No, that could be better. It might be a bit of a bad day today. Sunbathe is... That is... This one's energy, that one's condition, right? The bottom bar is... Just checking the mouse is coming through on stream, yeah?
Yeah.
The bottom bar is energy, the top one is condition.
I can't remember.
No, it's been... Do you want to just play Citizen Sleeper 2?
No, we need to play through this.
Smallcock with the good question. Right, we'll catch you up in a second. You did immediately love the vibes again, even just the menu music. Yeah, it's
good vibes.
It's a game that I love coming back to. Again, it's kind of why I want to go on to the second one, because I'm like, no, I'm not. Don't worry, I won't.
Chat, take a drink every time Sam says he wants to play Citizen Sleeper 2.
I do, though, because I want more.
That's 3.
I was continuing the same thought. Why don't? What was this game about again? Last time we tried to run away from some weirdo. Yeah, so how quick can I do a summary? Not very. Good.
Nailed it.
No, I don't think you did.
Oh.
I don't think that was anything that could be called useful.
No.
Right, so we are what is known as a sleeper, which means we are
Sam in the morning.
yeah. You're gonna make this take a lot longer.
I will shut up from now on.
No, well, also don't do that. We are I believe, a human consciousness that has been uploaded into a corporate-owned robot body. Essentially, as a human, I believe what you do is you contract your consciousness out to do work for you to, I guess, earn money or pay off a debt. And I guess you are called a sleeper because the body that it comes from is kind of kept in a sort of cryostasis, asleep, while the consciousness does the work and works out the contract for the business. And what has happened in this instance, and it seems to happen quite a lot, is that the mind in the robot body has gone, yo, this sucks. I hate this. Peace, y'all. I'm out. Thrown up the deuces and skipped town in an icy cold shipping container with a bunch of others, sort of like refugees, and wound up at this station that is called the Eye. Sounds like a bad idea to give your mind and body over to a company? It does, doesn't it?
Da, 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 da.
Well, I'm just thinking, not even, again, in that sort of, hey, like, sci-fi covering this kind of stuff, and people
It's
going,
not
wow,
far
yeah.
away from reality.
Well, yeah, just the kind of, wow, wouldn't it be awful for that? That sounds like a really bad thing to sign up. And it's like, yeah. Hey, Amazon workers, how are you feeling about this? Hey, Apple workers, how are you feeling about? Hey, Microsoft workers, hey, Tesla workers and Twitter workers. How is everyone in the modern working world today feeling about their current working conditions?
Yeah.
It's a mirror. It's just one big mirror.
Yeah.
Is the
Some
point?
might even say Black Mirror.
Hi, Charlie Brooker. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at, and we are, unfortunately, due to planned obsolescence, in order to keep these robot bodies docile or docile, if you're
No.
American. They
Docile.
Yes, if you're Latin, they deteriorate and need to be maintained with like special chemicals, which are hard to come by. And so we have been trying to get a doctor here to hook us up with a steady supply of that. And also it turns out we have had some kind of implanted tracking device and have been hunted down by sort of a scumbag mercenary who gave us the option of, I can kill you, or you can just work and pay off my bar tab. So I'm not going to kill you. You can work and pay off my bar tab. Because he's a jackass.
Yep.
Or a jackass, if
you are one.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's... I think it's... As I said, it's been a few months, but I think that's sort of the long and short of where we are. And so, yeah, this plays like a bit of like a tabletop RPG. At the start of each day, you roll dice up to a limit of 5, which is determined by... You have up at the top, this sort of yellow segmented bar is your condition, I believe, which is a general, like, how well your body is doing. And this at the bottom one is energy. And so you eat foods to top up energy, and condition me like a... I don't think we have any, but there's the stuff that we can get to fix that. The threes do look very shocked. They are surprised by these dice rolls.
Oh god.
But yeah, you roll these dice at the start of the day, and these are the actions. Well, these determine... You choose what actions to take during the day, and you choose what dice to spend on them in the hope of succeeding. And so that's what we're going to do.
Yep.
I thought trying to homebrew this into a TTRPG... yeah, I would be... I mean, to be honest, I'd be surprised if this didn't kind of start out in that kind of fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I see that criticism of my very American pronunciation of docile. Docile. So, what? We have
so many things.
So many goals. Ethan, that's the guy we hate. When do we have to... Okay, I'm gonna...
We have to wait for him to run up a tab first, it says.
Yeah, we do. Let's... Oh... We have so many things. Help Feng chase it. Yeah, we can disable the tracker, that would be good.
Yeah.
Where is Feng? Let's go see. Not empty container.
Arian's recommending fixing up the apartment. If we can. Oh,
fix up the... Oh, that's... this. Is that this? If it's this, we can't do anything.
I think it is that
one. Gambling seems bad.
Maybe it's block maintenance.
Repairs, helping... Oh yeah, that could be good. Well, it might be that we need... They're fixing up...
to do something else first.
Yeah, we might need to like wait for the Sabine story to progress. Right, not that. Fixing the amber... Yeah, so we need a ship mind. That's... Yeah. We need ship mind fragments, which are hard to come by. We have 1.
Didn't we need a ship mind for various things?
Area maps here are making you think a ring world is a bit like the line, but folded up. I don't know the line. Oh, what'd you say?
Yeah, didn't we need a ship mind for various different things?
Yeah, we need like 2. We need 1 for the ambergris.
Oh yeah, yeah, and then 1 for build a ship mind.
Yeah. Gain access to the Ort fabricator.
Ort.
So
the line is that weird long city they want to make in the desert somewhere. Yes.
Yeah, that'll happen. This is where... No. No, it is not. Right. Apologies for how slow a start this is. I need to familiarise myself with the game. Oh yeah, we're helping the vending machine.
Oh yeah.
The Friendo vendor machine.
Friendo vendor.
Which also wanted a ship mind. Everyone needs a ship mind. The line's what you come up with when you have too much money and access to slave labor and later. Yep, that's yep.
Mm-hmm.
Empty container. Oh, we can sunbathe to get energy back, so maybe. I think.
Use one of the 2s on there.
Yeah. 50-50? Sure, let's start and see how we're going. Win.
Yeah. Oh.
We got an energy back.
No, that's alright.
Alright, that's fine. That'll do. Okay, we did it, chat. We spent a dice.
Woo.
Can't do anything there. That's the ambergris. We just need a ship mind. We can't do that. This is like trading, but there's nothing there to trade with. Is this anything? That's just... Okay, that's that. We can do some work. Earn some money. No. Sabine surgery. So we've got money at the moment, so we don't need more. Is it stabilizer or something?
Yeah, stabilizer.
Ort exchange.
Ort.
That's money or money. Oh, is this where? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so well.
So you need to get some money.
Oh, so we can actually pay it now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, do it now then.
Okay, I guess so.
We have a decent amount.
Let's clear that off now. Probably could have waited another day, but hey, we don't know what's going to happen. So.
Am I voicing?
Yeah, you can do voices and I'll do narration if you want.
I can't believe you just did that.
I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. I'm gonna do it properly. I can't believe you just did that.
Ethan's mocking laugh comes from along the bar. You look over to see him leaning across it in a pool of light, empty glasses and spilled drinks glinting around him. It's always dark in the compressor, but this cycle the place is packed. A load of spacers mixing with the locals.
Usually they run.
Ethan spins a glass on the bar.
Or they go spend their savings on some local heavy I have to put down. They don't pay. Walk away, maybe?
Moonwalk away?
Yeah, moonwalk away.
Yeah. Walk away.
Oh dear.
Ethan gets to his feet. The glass falls and smashes, but he doesn't seem to notice.
You think that's it? One round of drinks and we are even? Sleeper, come on.
His hand comes to rest on the butt of his handgun, dangling from a chest holster.
Ooh.
Joey's at the door.
He is looking at him. I feel like we don't want to be too confrontational.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with stop.
Sir?
Meow. Meow. There is now a live cat in the room.
There is.
What will happen next?
Who the hell knows? Not even Joey.
Stop.
Ooh.
Careful.
Yeah.
Ethan laughs hard, and the people around him turn to see what's happening.
I told you already about begging.
I wasn't begging, my guy. I told you about begging too.
I'm a freelancer, Sleeper, just like you. We both signed a contract with S&ARP, didn't we? The difference is that my word means something. Hi, what are you doing?
What?
We have a Joey staring at us. Looking very, very sad and like we've abandoned him.
You chose to go there.
We did. Stop looking at us.
You have done this to you.
Found like the tiniest spot.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have no room. I must sit here.
What? What's the plan here? What's the goal?
He looks a bit confused.
You figure it out.
You work it out. Just don't jump on us with claws.
He closes the gap, stumbling a little.
What did you think? You could just run away from your contract, your debt. You could just steal that natty little body of yours and take it for a joyride, play human for a cycle or two.
Getting down a little bit.
You don't understand, maybe?
He probably thinks he does.
Yeah.
I think I feel like you don't understand. Yeah, I understand perfectly, actually. Blah.
I mean, either I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it doesn't really, not going to change too much.
That's what I'm saying.
Ethan is addressing the bar now, having noticed the attention from the other patrons.
You are a coward. I'm a professional.
Oh yeah.
Though I should thank you
Ethan nods, his head heavy.
for giving me such an easy job. I'm used to outlaws, you know, real bounties. If I knew catching sad little escapees like you was so easy, I would have changed clients ages ago.
Someone shouts from the back of the bar for Ethan to shut up. He holds up a finger in that general direction without turning around.
Do we give him the choice, or do we just stay silent? We're being stared at from a different angle now.
Yeah. Oh, hi. Over.
Our chat, we're bargaining with the cat.
There? Is that alright? I'm going to turn around here. You're going to see the microphone.
Give the microphone a meow. Cat meow?
No. Wow, he didn't even sniff it or anything.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, like I don't know how much. I feel like these sequences are largely kind of on rails.
Yeah.
It doesn't really feel like much is going to affect the outcome. I'm almost like, because people are asking him to shut up, to me, I feel like staying silent is the, like, you're the one putting yourself on the stage here and grandstanding, so
Yeah.
the crowd are clearly against him.
Yeah. Nothing to add?
Ethan turns and walks back towards the bar.
Good. Lesson learned. Oh, okay.
Ethan sits heavily back down on his stool and searches through his glasses for one with something left in it.
Thing is, Sleeper, I can find you anywhere. It's actually wild that you haven't figured it out. That body isn't yours, and it will always betray you. No matter what.
He finds a glass and downs the contents.
Like it's from experience. So please, go. I'll catch up with you whenever I need another.
He laughs and taps the bar for a fresh drink. We could turn on him.
Yeah, go on.
Reminds me I left mine downstairs.
Oh, I can go get it if I'm...
Oh.
I'll do this one. Give it up, Sleeper. I'm done teaching you for today.
He settles his head on the bar and closes his eyes.
I'm sick of you. Go find a job.
Go find a job. You turn on your heel and are out of the cloying dark and the sweat stench of the compressor. You walk hard and fast down the walkway, anger driving your footfalls into the metal of the rim like hammers. Ooh, a point.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Chat, do you want anything? I don't know. Yeah. It is. I'll just drink. Sound like an animal. Yeah. Right. Meanwhile, we can decide where to spend this point. Or oh wait, no, we have 1 point. That could be good. Reroll all of your dice once per cycle. That, I mean, we can't get that yet. Hey. Right.
One a beer?
Well, half a beer.
Half a beer.
Thank you.
No, this isn't for you, sorry, Jerry.
Right. I don't know what.
Maybe Thrill Seeker? No.
Could
What
do.
are you looking at?
I don't really know. That's the thing. They're all kind of good.
Hard to kill might be handy.
Yeah, I was thinking that we can't take
Oh, we
that
can't
yet.
get that.
But we
Oh,
could.
I
we
see,
could,
we need another
We could go
level.
towards it though with the +1 there.
Yeah, maybe do that then.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just grab that then. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's make a choice. I am really not. That's.
Oh.
You going back into the cube? Enjoy.
Oh, no.
No.
Going on the window, or are we going in cube? Going in cube. That just gets fur.
Yeah.
And in he goes. In cube.
No.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so we do start needing to get some money.
Don't got a whole lot.
Yeah. Great, 4 days. Yeah, so we need money. We also need so many other things. Good. Don't really need the food.
Let's pay. He'll feed. Oh no, feed.
Yeah, we probably get paid a little, and also we get food.
Yeah. Ideally, we want more money, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what you want. That's the good stuff.
There's the sleepy boy.
Automated freight down, but they need skilled operators. Oh, we could do that. That's safe.
Yeah. Yeah, do that.
What's that? 75% chance of something
Yeah.
coming out okay. Yeah. Ding. Ooh. Okay, 15 money. Good.
Not bad.
Do another one of those.
Yeah, we can do.
And hope for the best.
Mm.
Nice. Okay. Some money problems.
Yep.
Going on up at the hub.
I don't remember.
Oh. I like getting to know people. It's 4 on.
Yeah.
That 50-50.
Yeah.
Because it's a +1, so.
Right.
Okay, that's progressed that. Great. Not hugely exciting. Ah. But that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Food that currently we don't need, but that might. Using camera.
Oh my.
No, I was trying to turn it the other way, but just...
Need to do it. I'm nearer.
Yeah, sure.
Perfectly central.
Yeah.
He looks like he's in his own little planet.
Yeah. Here is.
Yes.
Right.
Joey's the real sleeper. He is
Yes.
indeed. The best.
We could just try and die.
Don't think we have.
No.
Yeah, we need to use a tool. Do we need to use a tool, or can we just end cycle?
Don't need to. Possibly. I think when this completes, bad things happen.
Yeah, maybe we should do something about that then.
Want to mess about with that. Good, then I guess just sleep again or hit again, get the end back. That one. Try to get the energy back anyway. Nice.
Not bad.
Okay.
Alright.
Next day.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
We have a 6 and we have a 1.
Cool.
I'm going to use a 6-4.
What did... Oh, Fang, basically. What does... What does Fang want?
I honestly can't remember.
Is, yeah, like that one. Tracking it doesn't, like, mark it after it.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like he just... I feel like this happened when I played it before. That he kind of just disappears.
Oh.
I don't know whether...
Didn't he want us to look through like Manifest or something? Was that Fang?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Maybe he was the... like this stuff.
Me?
Maybe... I feel like there was... because he was kind of the introduction to all this.
Yeah.
But I don't remember...
Oh, we can match the input. We can do that.
We can do... yeah.
Oh, but then the hunter.
Bad things might happen, but we could see what happened. We could see what happens. Nice to try and fix themselves up. Sure, you've got two. What could possibly? Great. Oh no. It's Grok and it's here to tell us what we've done wrong. Those familiar threads wrap around you, bind you, test you.
Entity, submit.
Hunter's strange head bobs in your vision.
Your ally in the sealed dock cannot save you.
In that globed head you see whirling strings of data, so many spinning there that they threaten to tear through the thin skin, whip out into the void around. What happened to this creature? The threads squeeze and lose any sympathy you might have had. You must escape. Punch! You lash out once more, pushing Hunter back, severing threads that regrow as fast as they are broken. As you slip away, you realize you have to find a way to deal with Hunter once and for all. This is getting too dangerous.
Okay.
Alright, we took a beating. Oh, what we do to deal with. Want a hint on the quest as to find out how next? Yeah, I'll take a bit of guidance if that's right with me.
Yeah.
Nothing else. It is one that we have played before, so happy not to stumble so much.
Yeah.
There's a related subquest. Okay. Oh, hack the shipyard. Slot the... Right.
Yes.
That will be it. That is... Yeah. This to shipbuild material. Probably
Maybe.
hold materials. We do have a 6.
We do have 6. Do that then.
Slam that victory.
Yeah. What's me?
That's you. Right.
Yeah. I'm trying to sneeze quietly.
Oh, we got some energy back. Get any money out. Kind of do need to.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, possibly. Yeah, I mean, I know one story thread that comes out of there. I can't. Yeah, we could probably. That's 3. That would just put 3 on the bar ship. Or whatever. That is also. Oh, we could do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a safe, so we can do that. That's That's good. Okay.
Nice.
Money and energy. Chance the 3 on something as well.
Give it a go.
Sure. This seems nice.
Not bad.
Okay. And a 1 left for reasons. Yeah, there probably will be. Alright. We can do that. Lose anything by spending it? Oh, nice. Money. I think next day do we lose? No, because our condition has dropped.
Yeah.
2 dice next day. Because we do just have enough money to go and buy some more stabilizers. So we could buy some more stabilizer, or we could see if we just, because if we have a rough day, maybe we should get the stabilizer just in case.
Yeah.
But then it's like, do we use it now so that we don't, our condition doesn't degrade further and we lose 2 dice?
Don't know.
Like, it feels real bad to just use it this early and top that up, but also going through a day with only 3 dice
Might be difficult.
is bad.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Tough call.
Don't know what the best choice is.
No. We could let it go, have a possibly bad day tomorrow, and we still got the stabilizer so we can put ourselves back up.
Yeah. Maybe do that.
Let's do that. Let's, you know, we'll have a low spoons day.
Yeah.
We'll like.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. Not bad.
It gives and it takes away.
Yes.
Like any good food delivery
Kicking the
service.
desk.
Nice. So digging on. Call him dead for failing. Hacker Haven agent. So, like...
Excuse me. There.
Oh, it's that. Right, okay, actually...
Oh, we have one.
We have... Oh, great. Then we could have just done it. Whoops. Oh well. Now we've learned together. The gate flips. We're in.
We're in.
Hacker voice. I am in. Good.
We have a river one.
Sure. So, you know, we're kind of tired. We woke up with not a lot of energy, but we thought we'd just stay in and hack the Gibson instead.
Yep.
The worm slots in and begins tunneling down a thread. Godspeed, little. That one. Oh, they're both the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, okay. Now you want to start this game again. Oh no, Arian. Or shout at us. Ah, fair. Wait, are we doing something wrong?
We might be.
Oh no.
Arian, are we doing something wrong? Have we done it wrong?
So, I guess we just have to wait? No? Even though it's still highlit. I mean, good news. There is Citizen Sleeper 2.
Drink.
I didn't say I wanted to play it. This is Arian saying that they want to play it again. And, you know, what's... okay, yeah, so now I have to wait.
Cool.
Nice. And good. Right, so we got a 6 and a 5 and we need cash. Like, lots of cash money.
yeah, we are low.
What is our best source? Cash money. I feel like this is kind of disappointing.
Yeah, that was never great, was it?
No.
Never got us particularly good results.
I wanted to go use a 6 and a 5 to go and stomp. Which would be nice if we could. Oh, you know you even have it installed. Ooh.
Nice.
We need to find actions. Good. So option. We could work here. We could spend like the 2 on that.
What, and then do the 6 or the 5 on the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a go. The 3, but sure.
No, it was the dice was a 2 and it bumped up to a 3.
Oh, it was +1.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. And good, that got us a little bit of money, and we got our energy back.
Ooh.
Critical success.
We are fading though, apparently.
Well, who isn't? Basically. Yeah. So we can work here. Bung that in there. That seems good. And then we could even go out to the shipyard and spend the 6. Just some.
Yeah.
Spend the 6. Ship work. Haul some material.
Yep.
Guaranteed success. Good. Okay.
Okay.
And now maybe we.
Do we take the stabilizer now?
Well, see, because we're on 3, we could let it ride another couple of days because that will just tick down, and it's not until it goes past there down to 2. But maybe we just want to bump back up and have 5 dice for the next day.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what happens when with the hacking finishes and whether we're going to do more hacking stuff and then we might get hunted again.
Yeah, and we're going to need money.
Yeah.
More dice means more chances to win money. Yeah. So I guess we do that. To be honest. Difficult.
Boop.
Got the kettle on. You will be a responsible adult and stay up for this. Yeah, that's sensible adulting. That's yeah. Sure.
It's alright, we'll try not to go too late. Not least because we're both tired. And filled with dust.
Wow.
Ooh. Okay, this was a good call.
Hell yeah. Okay, we've got
3 6s, nice.
Okay, let's do. That honestly seems decent actually as just a 5.
Yeah.
We lost an energy. Okay, but yarn hand.
Ooh. Oh. Hello.
This is sidereal, right?
Uh-huh.
I think that's the correct
That's
pronunciation.
how I would.
Sidereal.
Yes.
From the walkway, the sidereal horizon looks impossibly vast, a landscape of plating and frames. All along her flanks, torches flicker, drones maneuver, arc lights glint. The sense of scale, of industry, is both stunning and strangely unsettling. I remember these two.
Yeah. It's quite beautiful, I think.
You turn and see a figure a little way down the walkway, leaning at the railing. He is thin, ragged, his work gear poorly fitting and loose. The torches of the sidereal horizon flicker in his eyes as he turns to you. Sidereal is correct? Oh yeah. Anyway, your favourite characters? Yeah, mine too. I will be honest, I have been kind of trying to avoid this, not avoid this storyline and outcome, but where this story goes is the conclusion that I reached when playing this, or we reached when playing this before. And I was kind of wondering about seeing something different. But these two are, if you're playing this yourself, anybody, these two are absolutely worth pursuing and following.
Yeah. Lem.
He leans back from the rail, revealing a child standing beside him, staring out at the ship.
And this is Mina.
He adds with a smile.
We have to say hi to Mina.
Okay.
Say hi to Mina first. Sid's name may not. Ah!
Neat.
I did wonder.
She stares and tucks herself behind Lem, who dutifully picks her up.
She's a little slow to trust, aren't you, Mina?
She buries her face in the folds of his overalls. Mina looks out from Lem's chest, a dark brown eye twinkling among the rough material.
You working on her, then?
Lem asks eagerly, gesturing to the vast ship.
Or just admiring?
He shifts Mina's weight to his other arm.
Well, I guess we're admiring, aren't we?
I guess so, yeah.
Understandable.
He nods, gazing back out at the sidereal horizon.
You like her too, don't you, Mina?
He jostles her a little.
She's Mina's and my ticket out of this place. Our escape vector, so to speak.
How?
Yep. You haven't heard? Anyone who takes a Havenage contract on the sidereal horizon will be entered into a draw for the transit support crew.
He smiles.
We won't get to sleep the journey through, but a couple of decades of service will be nothing for me and Mina if it means landfall on a new world.
He winks.
Decades?
Yeah.
A long trip?
He straightens up, stretching his back.
That's a colony ship, friend. The Celis, I guess?
Yeah,
Celis. Foundation is sending thousands of people to settle a system well outside the reach of the core worlds. It'll be a totally independent colony. No surrogacy, no corporations.
Excuse me, yawning.
Do we know what the Foundation
No, we
is?
could ask about that.
I guess asked about that, yeah.
Celis Foundation.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
They are Havenage's client, yeah. Some wealthy project from the core systems, interested in independence and self-sufficiency and all that. They hired the whole shipyard out, helped wreck it there,
Yeah.
helped re-kit it and everything.
He strokes Mina's hair.
Someone else's dream, I suppose. But it doesn't mean people like me and Mina can't tag along.
Mina responds by pushing his hand away.
Daddy.
She whispers,
Food.
pulling an exaggerated, grumpy face. She glances furtively at you as she plays with the set of dog tags that hang from Lem's neck.
I'm just chatting a little, Meanie. Give Daddy a sec.
He turns back to you, and you suddenly notice how tired he looks.
I'm not on the Havenage crew yet, but I'll work my way in. You can do it too, friend. We have to stick together.
He smiles a little shakily, and you wonder how long he's been working to break into the official shipyard crew.
Maybe I'm working on it, yeah.
Yeah. He looks out at the sidereal horizon, as if trying to pull energy from those flickering torches from the vast hull.
We've got to hold out, okay?
You aren't quite sure if he is talking to you.
That's how it works.
While he stares out, Mina catches your eye curiously.
Maybe we stay silent.
Yeah, she's slow to trust. You hold her gaze, and a smile creeps across her face, her features lighting up like a city coming awake at night. Then suddenly, she tucks back into Lem's chest.
No.
Lem smiles and lifts Mina.
That's it. We hold on.
He smiles sheepishly at you.
We are just a couple of softies, isn't that right, Mina?
He sets her down, standing by his side, and she clings to his leg.
Gotta go feed this one.
He pats her back.
Maybe see you on a shift, huh?
He turns, and they walk down the walkway away from the shipyard. You see them talking, and then a moment later, Mina turns around and stops.
See you, robot!
Her shout echoes down the hallway, and she flashes you a parting smile before running to catch up with Lem. You watch them a little before you turn back to the impossible scale of the sidereal horizon. A ticket out. You have another favourite character. You'd spend less time with them than Lem and me. Okay.
Who said lemon?
Yep.
Lemon Mina.
Yep. Wait. Nothing there. Oh, wait, what? Oh, is this... oh, right. Which career... Oh, assistant... Third job.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, we can chuck a 4 into that.
Yeah.
It's work, money, yes. Alright. Good, good. Decent. What do we have here? We have...
Oh no, I thought he'd gone.
Another ship... Oh, wait. Sophisticated tech is rare in the eyes of the shipyard is happy to pay for ship mine fragments they can dismantle. Oh, so if we have spare ship mine fragments, we get some money.
Yeah.
No.
No, we need our ship mine.
Leighton advises that Havenage are looking for informants on gang activity in the Eye. They'll pay. We do have Yataghan data. Maybe. It's a repeatable action. This might have consequences.
It might.
Oh, 10 money. I'd like another. I will sell this stuff, don't think I won't. Yeah, cash. Okay, up to 53. I think nothing. Days.
How much is the tab currently?
Oh.
We've only got one more day on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we have 2 days when it pops up.
Oh, okay.
But then we're going to start needing money for more stabilizer. So... Ooh, hello. Sabine.
Oh, hello.
4 cycles, Sabine said. And here you are, right on time, with no sign of them. You wait a while in the apartment, the dread descending as the cycle spins onward. They should be here.
Door?
Check the door. You pace back and forth around the apartment, the rumbling of the station suddenly so present and loud. You go to the door and open it to an empty corridor. You close it again.
I guess.
Yeah. You check and double the terminal for messages or recordings. Nothing. Just the pale glow. The silence. And wait. You try to settle down, to wait. You sit on the bunk and stare out at the tiny room. Where the hell are they? A knock at the door. Open it. Yeah, let's be trusting.
Oh.
Oh. A figure stands in the door, and immediately you know it is not Sabine. They are taller, sharper, and something in their face glints in the half-light. A dark shape, like a stubby baton, hangs loosely from her hand.
Ruh-roh.
Yet again, Lieutenant, do you have any data I can sell?
Our local sleeper. Good to finally meet you.
She steps into the apartment, glancing around with sharp eyes.
What, may I ask, are you doing here?
She fixes you with a steady, unwavering stare. Nothing. I don't know. Remember this person, or how this goes. But I feel like what we're doing is kind of off the books.
Yeah.
And
Stay silent.
yeah,
Maybe.
well, yeah.
This will be much more pleasant if we remain friendly, don't you think?
She walks past you into the apartment, glancing around.
We set them up here, you know. This place is one of ours.
Excuse me. She picks up a glass from the dispenser and inspects it.
People always seem to forget who put them where they are.
She glances at you.
And I suppose you are here to help.
Are they? Yeah,
I was hoping you would be able to help with that.
Oh. She spins the baton in her fingers by her side, her eyes not leaving yours.
We have a problem, you and I. It seems our friend has disappeared, left without even saying goodbye, which means they are in a little trouble now. But it's the kind of trouble that you need help for, so I thought I'd come down here and take a look at their little hidey hole, and here you are, the help.
She looks through the detritus on the side.
And what help? A sleeper, no less. Which I have to admit is a little surprising. It suggests to me that our friend hasn't been very honest with you either.
What do you mean? Or,
yeah, what do you mean? I think she's talking. So.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to report that before we got them set up here, Sabine was working for your owners.
She pauses.
S&R.
You blink hard at the news, unsure how to take it. Rabia looks away, waiting for a response.
Prove it?
Approve
it.
Approve it.
Happily.
She crosses into the next room, and you follow silently. She sits at the terminal and touches her baton to one of the access ports. A spark. Then the terminal screen skips, encrypted folders emptying themselves before your eyes. In the flicker of files, you see S&ARP letterheads and code forms, reports laden with medical data marked with the corporate logo like the sigil of some cult. Rabia steps away from the terminal.
Look all you want. Some of your files may even be there.
Yeah, but people can change their mind. They can,
Yeah.
work for the bad people and then stop. The volume of documents is overwhelming, but they seem to be mostly reports on early emulation tests, surveys with sleeper candidates, reams and reams of usage data. If Sabine was an S&ARP employee, why did they help you? Rabia reaches over and places a vial of stabilizer on the desk, breaking your concentration. It shimmers in the screen light. It's viscous, clear liquid crystalline within the glass.
We will, of course, keep up the supply. We are more than able to dispense important medicines, even without the doctor.
You hold it between your fingers, and for a tiny moment you have the urge to crush this object or the power it has over you.
I'll ask Toshiro to make those a little cheaper for you. He'll be running the surgery now.
Rabia closes up the briefcase lab and holds it at her side.
We have to retrieve our assets, of course, but I'm sure you understand.
Rabia turns on her way out.
There is no reason for us to be enemies, Sleeper. Come see me. I keep an office nearby. We have good work to do, you and I. Meet me there in a few cycles.
He slips out silently into the corridor. You look around the apartment and feel the fear drain out of your body to reveal the tiredness beneath.
Good. Okay.
Ooh, another point.
Nice.
Could keep it to try and get one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, we can just take these. Oh no, these are 2 points. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, we can either bump. Or we could take a +1 to engage actions.
Yeah, could do.
That might be decent.
Yeah, that might be.
Offset some of the negativity. Cool. So we've got 3 6s.
Mm-hmm.
We need money. We have to wait. Okay. Shipyard. Oh. Oh, we just 300 buy a whole ship mine core. Great.
Driving.
Like what we need is to get over. Oh, this costs 150. Right. Yeah, because we need to get over here so we can get the mushrooms for. Yeah, Emphas.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another quest that we've got. He wants to make the best mushroom fricassee that anyone has ever heard of, and we need to get him his mushrooms to do so. We also need some energy, so maybe. Oh yeah, this is how much? Oh, down to 80. Okay, nice.
Not bad.
That's a good discount. Thank you. Not the compressor. We could do. We get fed.
Yeah.
So we could do that, get fed, get a little bit of money hopefully as well. And oh, nice. Okay. Maybe other than that, shipyard work to advance.
Yeah, maybe.
That stuff. There's nothing there. No. I still don't know where we're going to turn out ship mines from though.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can slam down some big successes on this.
Nice.
Okay. That's coming along. Another one. Hell yeah. Alright. And then that's us done for the day. Oh, we did get a free stabilizer.
Hey, nice.
Nice, okay. Now we're cooking. This is gaming. Let's just inject the free stabilizer. Why not? Let's just live comfortably.
Woo.
Oh, I could take a quick break. Yeah. Okay.
Not bad, dice.
Yeah. Also, again, not bad. Yeah. Sure. Let's take a break. Hey, chat. You may have just heard that secret discussion. We're going to take a quick break. So you know, sorry, the cat cam's going away for 5 minutes. But he'll probably still be there when we get back, and so will we. So, yeah, you got 5 minutes to frames.
Drop some more frames.
Yeah, like I'm dropping this mixtape. Oh no, I say that, and Joey's he's had enough. No freestyle rapping. Okay, just moving on. Yeah, so we'll see you back here in 5 minutes. So, friends, bye for now. We're back. Hello. We turns out we picked the wrong game. Instead of playing Citizen Sleeper, we should have been playing Citizen Awaker because we are both very tired. Oh yeah. Was this radio based on a specific radio? Question for the artist.
Oh, the thing. I think I did actually use some kind of reference picture. I think. Not that I can remember what it was. Yeah, I don't actually know. It will have been some kind of retro radio of some description. But I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it might have been, well, I say retro, it might have been like a 70s radio. Not like really old-timey, but you know.
Yeah.
Older.
I can't look at it without going to a scene where we don't have microphones. But I think it does slightly remind me of an actual radio that we used to have in my childhood.
Oh, right. That's funny. Arian's just said, I've not been surprised if there had been one in Sam's room.
Not yet, but again, with my occasional flirtations with the concept of, like, hey, maybe I should be a radio guy. Maybe I should be someone who gets into, like, sort of home radio stuff. Not for broadcasting.
This is
but...
sort of what we do.
Yeah, but I mean, actually, like scanning actual radio broadcasts and stuff, and maybe that's another hobby I need to spend £300 to £500 on equipment for, and then
that help.
Yes, I need help. Help me with radios. Tell me where can I? No, as in my house, in my family, as a kid, we did have it was a radio that would pick up. I don't think if it was medium or long wave. Because it was the one that you could listen to. Because you know the certainly as far as my radio listening interests have ever gone. I think it was long wave, because you got your FM and medium wave were the main ones you would listen to, and then long wave was like the kind of the rare one that we didn't often have a lot of equipment around that would pick up. But we had one radio in the house that would, and that's what you would use to listen to Atlantic 252, which was just another radio station like 1FM or any of the others, just playing pop music. But you would, if you wanted to listen to Atlantic 252, you went to that radio and tuned it in. You can absolutely see me as one of those ham radio people. Yeah, fair enough.
He doesn't need more hobbies, chat.
Hey, chat, do you want a recommendation for a TV show, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
That we started watching yesterday. Just quickly before we get on to it, this is just combination podcast and games, don't worry. So, yeah, we started watching it yesterday. Yeah. Damn it, that's it. It's. I mean, you are also allowed to talk, like whispering it to me.
Common side effects.
Yeah.
Same people who made Scavenger's Reign.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's in the UK, I believe it's possibly showing on Channel 4. I think it's like an Adult Swim production.
Yes.
And I think like the first episode might be available on YouTube. You still have to watch Arcane. You do have to watch Arcane. It's good.
Absolutely do.
But yes, Arian, insofar as we have recommended Scavenger's Reign to you because it's like sci-fi, kind of No Man's Sky with a lot of very good, like weird environments, like ecosystems and wildlife and stuff. Can you say an Arcane thing? I mean, depends how spoilery it is. Things about you think you saw the trailer. Yeah, the trailer was doing the rounds a few weeks ago, partly because it was hey, this is a new thing from the people that made Scavenger's Reign. Boo, Scavenger's Reign Season 2 never happened.
We got your art book. Ooh,
neat.
Nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's different. It's
the music's fun. I love the intro.
Yeah. Well, also,
Oh,
like
yeah.
they immediately got my respect because for the trailer for the show they used a Nils Fram piece, which I like. Not all of Nils Fram's music, but I like some of the music that he does. And one of the pieces the piece they used for it is one of like my favorites by him. So I was like, yes, I'm sold. But yeah, it's really good. It's really entertaining.
Yeah.
It's got a good sense of humor, which
Yes, it does.
I didn't actually expect because Scavenger's Reign wasn't particularly funny.
No. No, Scavenger's Reign was definitely not funny.
Yeah, well, I was trying to think if there are any like moments of because again,
There were some moments of levity, but it wasn't.
it's not a comedy.
Comedy
No,
per
and I wouldn't
se.
say this isn't a comedy, but it's
No, but there's definitely more comic bits.
Yeah, it uses it well as like character accents and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's sort of more like pharmaceutical sci-fi, kind of present day set. And yeah, really, we've watched the first 2 episodes, really enjoyed it. We'll be watching more, so that's you know our current TV recommendation. We haven't. We still need to watch Severance season 2.
We do.
That's the other thing. Catch up on.
Which sticks in my head. So flipping off.
Yes.
Such a good theme tune.
Yeah.
Right. Should we get back to games?
Let's play a video game for a bit longer. Right. We have. Are you comfy there?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm sitting on a cajon.
Yep. That's just facts. That's just true. That better.
It's quite a comfortable cajon.
It is.
I mean, obviously it's in its case, which is slightly padded, but even then, not bad.
This is just stuff for money. We are still waiting for Bang to do some stuff.
What do you think?
We can buy a ship mine fragment. There are.
Oh, can I tell chat what I bought you?
Yes, you can tell chat. You can even show chat what you bought me.
The chat, you will appreciate this. I bought these ages ago, and I saw them in the British Library.
Can I read the back?
Yeah, absolutely. Read the back first.
Socks for your midnight dreary. Only socks and nothing more.
They're called polka dots. So I bought those for Sam.
The camera's moved.
Oh yeah, that happened.
It's not. Yeah, it's not.
Unless it's Joey moving the cube.
No. Weird. So, Lucy is immensely pleased.
Oh, I am. These
by
are fantastic
she
socks.
could not be happier to have found these socks and
now forcing Sam to wear them.
Well, not right at the moment.
Not right now, but
will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, everybody's on my side.
That's
Great socks.
well. Okay, you're all going on a list.
Yeah, it's the cool people list.
It's not that actually.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh. We could we can haggle over prices. Maybe try and get some cheaper ship mined bits. We do have a bar tab to pay for a complete. Ooh. Oh, this is okay. Let's see where this goes. We've got a full rack of dice, including 2 4s, a 6, and a 5. That's how numbers work.
Yep.
Right. The compressor is quiet today. The usual crowds are elsewhere, and the pumping music washes over a handful of spacers and a few drunks. Ethan is still in the same stool, in the same pool of light. I don't think they'll listen to that in the future. That's classical to them in this far in the future.
Yeah, probably like,
that's it. That's
the only thing. All the music.
It's I mean, music is getting shorter and shorter, and so yeah, they're just listening to like 3-second blasts.
Yeah, and each one's a song.
Yeah. His head is low, close to the bar, and the bartender is ignoring him.
Should we just leave?
Bye.
When did we leave?
I don't actually know. He probably stops us, to be fair. I feel like
Worth a shot? No?
the power fantasy that this
Yeah.
video game is presenting me is the
Yeah.
opportunity to actually resolve a conflict rather than to walk away from it.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
You know, like being able to set an alarm for 7 in the morning and wake up at 7 in the morning, bright and fully rested.
Yeah.
Hey, why not? Why not live the dream? You know.
Oh no.
No, just hey, in a brief moment of real introspection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have those.
Yeah, it's rare, but it happens. As you get closer, he lifts his head and turns.
Sleeper!
He turns to look at you.
Time to pay up again, is it?
He gestures to the bartender.
Come here, take that shits.
Put up a fight.
Why not?
Ethan doesn't even look at you. He props his elbows on the bar and holds his head.
Sleeper, it's been a long...
I don't care. Ethan lets out a long sigh. He rapidly rubs his eyes with his palms.
You are right.
He says quietly.
This isn't fun anymore.
He reaches towards his holster.
Ruh-roh.
His elbow slips and the gun tumbles out. It clatters on the bar and falls to the floor, bouncing onto the ground between you.
Ooh, free gun.
They both reach for the gun.
Yes, yes, they both.
Both you and the bartender look at the gun. Stare at it,
Butterfingers.
says Ethan and puts out a hand beckoning you for you to give him the gun back.
If you would.
The bartender looks at you warily. You crouch down and pick up the gun.
Ooh.
See, we've done this before and I'm trying to remember how it went. Which is sort of metagaming. I mean, I have a feeling that it's not going to let us just shoot him and walk out.
No.
That we're not going to be able to do that. So therefore, I feel like pointing the gun at him doesn't get us anywhere. But also handing him the gun is just like, here you go, boss. Please continue to point this gun at my head. So it's kind of a coin toss that I don't really know.
Should we just hand him back the gun?
Yeah, I don't like handing him the gun. But I don't think he cares if we point the gun at him, and it's probably either unloaded or it only fires for him or something like that. It'll be locked or something, so we won't be able to threaten or shoot him anyway.
No.
And about the only thing it might do is possibly earn his respect, and I don't really care to be respected by this guy.
No.
So
Yeah.
you slap the handle of the gun back in Ethan's hand.
Thank you.
He hisses.
Now, where was I?
Yeah, hand at the bartender. Yeah, why couldn't we do that?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. But...
He lazily swings the gun past you and the bartender.
Yes. Leaving.
He stands.
Sleeper. Well, this has been fun. I think I've wrung every last drop out of this place. Time to go home.
He waggles the gun towards the door.
Let's go see Essen.
No. Ethan brings his gun hand to his face and rubs his eye.
Well,
He says.
the bounty pays half, but
He levels the gun
up to you.
and he pulls the trigger. The gun clicks. By now, all the attention in the bar is on you and Ethan, who looks at his gun with a bemused expression. The bartender raises an open hand, and in it are 10 shiny bullets.
Yeah.
10 shiny bullets he took out of Ethan's gun while he was asleep on the bar.
Good bartender.
Ethan smiles at him.
Oh well.
He says, and hits you in the head with the butt of the gun.
Ow.
Ow, gun bum. You stagger back and drop to a knee. Somewhere nearby, the gun clatters onto a surface. The hit's a glancing blow, but it makes your vision swim. Through the blur, you see Ethan wrestle a small, thin slate from his belt and hold it up. Why was I programmed to feel pain? This is a robot body.
Enough of this. I'm logging the job and calling it in.
Ethan taps at the slate.
No more playing.
Your head aches. Ethan taps through a few screens impatiently. He swears and taps again. He starts shouting, a dull echo to your ringing ears. He starts screaming at the slate and throws it across the bar.
Oh dear.
No mobile data. He crouches down and grabs you by the chin. His face is close, his breath heavy with drink.
S&ARP just screwed me.
He grins manically.
They cancelled the contract.
He stands up.
They cancelled the contract!
He shouts at the ceiling of the compressor. You stand up, struggling to your feet, the sting of the hit fading. Ethan is rubbing his temples, his face pale. You hear a clicking sound, like coins being counted, like bullets being loaded into a magazine.
Ruh-roh.
When you shake off the last of the blur, the bartender has Ethan's pistol trained on Ethan's head. Ethan stumbles back towards the middle of the room, all eyes trained on him. Are you feeling nervous?
I'll kill all of you!
He screams. He stumbles into the wall, spinning away towards the door.
Good job. I'll be back for that.
He shouts at the bartender and lunges out of the compressor. You steady yourself on the bar and catch your breath. The rumble of conversation returns. The bartender goes to say something, but then thinks better of it and begins to clean the bar.
Absolute legend.
After a while, you wander out into the light of the bright market, looking for Ethan around every corner.
Yay!
Peace. Go. So Ethan's going to be back in a few days, eh?
Yeah.
Great. Well, we just won't go there. How about that?
Yep.
Right. So we can have a scrap with the freighter. Could even spend a 6 there, or actually we can spend a 5 there.
Yeah.
To get some money. That seems like a decent. Why not? Money and
nice.
energy in this economy. But we want to do
Soap freighter.
Yep. So we don't have to pay Ethan's tab.
No.
We don't need 100 for stabilizer.
No.
So we could possibly.
Oh, go to the place and pay for the.
Well, I was thinking.
mushrooms, no?
I was thinking ship mine fragment. Like try and
yeah,
haggle this down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go for that. Come on.
Oh,
What did that?
it took one of the fragments off the
Oh.
table.
Aren't impressed by your accusations. I said, oh, piss. Well, then I'll buy one. Yeah. Well, swing and a miss. Is that? Can I? Oh, I guess I can't. Okay, can I buy another one?
No, not.
Oh well. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so we still need to come up with one ship mine fragment for one of the objectives. Still waiting on Fang.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do need to start gaining money again. Well, we could do some more of this.
Yep.
These seem like a good place to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Money. And 2 of those. We could complete it.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. At the shipyard. Each shift, a crowd of would-be workers gathers outside the shipyard, each of them clinging to a 4-digit number printed on receipt paper. These are their assignment numbers, and you are either called for a shift, or you aren't. As you arrive, the crowd is restless, and chatter rumbles through the lines. For those who, like you, have graduated to the work teams, shifts are guaranteed. Having just walked out of a meeting with a supervisor where you were praised for your efforts, you feel the glow of a job well done, another fantasy. Yet you can't help but feel empathy for those huddled as you pass, waiting for their numbers to come up. You keep your head down as you leave the shipyard, feeling a little guilty as you do.
Hey, sleeper, wait up.
Lem's voice trembles as he shouts above the rumble of the crowd, and you turn to see him pushing through, Mina crying in his arms.
Not keeping walking.
Just ignore them.
Screw you guys.
No.
Good to see you, friend.
He is breathing hard and shouldering. After shouldering through the waiting workers.
You made the work team. Good for you.
He tries to catch his breath, stroking Mina's hair as he does.
Give me a second here.
He smiles weakly at you as he comforts her, and her cries start to fade. Out of the crowd, he sets Mina down by his side, shiny streaks down both of her cheeks. As he does, you see he is clutching an assignment number on a crumpled piece of paper. Waiting on a shift.
You know how it is.
He puts his hand on her shoulder and she clings to his side.
Esther, who usually takes her, is sick.
Oh, sure thing, buddy. Let me help. He stretches.
I don't know.
A noise sounds from the entrance, a klaxon followed by a list of numbers growing brightly on a display screen. The crowd responds instantly, pushing and pulling as people try to wade to the entry checkpoint. Lem stops and turns back towards the crowd, then glances down at the crumpled paper.
That's my number. Shit, Mina.
He starts patting the pockets on his gear and glancing around.
Yeah, we'll watch her.
Nah! You'd just be horrible. He blinks a little, staring.
Thank you,
He crouches to Mina.
You're going to stay with our friend here, okay? They're going to keep you safe and...
He stands back up.
Here, take her bag.
He shoves it into your hands.
She's got food, she's got... Shit, I have to go.
He backs away into the crowd.
Mina, I'll be back real soon, okay? Be good.
Then Lem disappears into the roiling crowd, who are now trying to get into the shipyard before it locks down. Mina stands staring. Suddenly small without Lem at her side, she fixes you with a dark-eyed look you can't quite read. Stay silent.
Maybe?
Yeah. It seemed to work before.
Yeah.
She holds the stare, unmoving. The 2 parallel tear tracks still glint on her cheeks.
I think we should ask her.
Yeah. She sniffs and looks down.
Bag?
Yeah. Ooh, baby. Yeah. Okay. You unlatch the top of the bag and see a few metal containers fashioned from scrap components. A battered slate sits on top, blinking a low battery warning, and tucked beside it is a ragged rabbit hand-sewn.
Gonna give her a rabbit on.
Yes. No, here, go on the iPad.
Yeah.
Look on TikTok. You pull the rabbit out of the bag. Ta-da! Its long limbs waggling as you do. Mina goes to jump and grab it, but holds herself back. She stands and hugs herself, eyes on the rabbit.
Give it to her, I think.
Yeah. You hold the rabbit out to Mina. Sorry, you hold the rabbit out, and Mina snatches it from your hand. She hugs it tightly without looking away from you.
Bun bun.
She says, staring you down, ferocious despite her size. Hello. Yeah. You move a little closer as you speak, closing the gap.
He doesn't speak.
She says. She looks at you suspiciously, but her face softens a little. She waggles Bun Bun in front of you, and then walks him up your arm and onto your shoulder, where he sits. She pokes your arm a couple of times.
Are you really a robot?
Sort of. Kinda.
Yeah.
She thinks.
Me too.
Mina has more questions. Lots of questions. Questions about how you breathe or if you rust. But before long, you are talking about rabbits and what Esther, the lady who usually takes her, smells like, and whether or not fairies live in the eye's heating pipes. You pass the time like this, sitting side by side on the floor of the walkway as others pass by, sometimes talking, sometimes drawing on the slate, sometimes playing with Bun Bun the rabbit. You just plug the iPad into you to charge.
Yeah.
Got a USB on there. And this is how Lem finds you, just as both of you are starting to yawn. He is dirty and tired, but Mina leaps up his legs and into his arms as he stumbles backwards. Oh, the tablet's quite fun too. Nice. Done.
Okay. You two get on okay?
He asks, trying to keep Mina from climbing onto his shoulders. Yeah. All that okay? Yeah. Mina shoots you a smile from Lem's arms, her suspicion gone.
Well, looks like Meanie can be nice.
He pokes her in the ribs and she squeals in delight.
Thank you, friend. I mean it.
He gives you a warm, wide smile.
I owe you.
Ah.
Look.
He glances round.
It seems like Esther, the lady who usually watches her, is going to be out for a spell. If you ever have some time, I'd really appreciate you coming down to our place in the low end.
He grins sheepishly.
If you have time.
Yeah, just tired.
But now I have to take this one to eat.
He plays at biting Mina, and she giggles in response.
See you, sleeper.
He waves, and they stumble off down the corridor, drawing gazes from passing spaces as Mina's laughter echoes down the corridor in bright squeals.
Yay, we made a friend.
No, we have another goal.
Oh, bloody hell.
I mean, I know about this, but yeah.
We do one more day.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Maggie.
Yes. We have
one day more.
We have a 1, which feels like a risky thing to spend elsewhere, so we could always see if we can find a 1 to spend with these.
Okay.
These all... That's a 1. And I guess this will get us some Yataghan data that we can sell. And we get money. Ding ding. More hunter retention. That's fine. That's the wrong one. I want this. Village officers. Great. Here you are. 10, please. Great. So okay, 84. Cool. Go to the next day. Let's do that.
Tardy.
No, let's do it.
Yeah.
Probably need the data for something. Right. Probably. I do.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, I do feel when a game goes, hey, would you like to sell this thing for some money? It's like,
Yeah, it's always like,
no.
do I want to?
No, I'll keep it. Ooh.
Yay.
As you arrive, Peng comes striding towards you, taking you by surprise.
Let's go, sleeper.
He puts a hand on your shoulder and turns you back the way you came. Go where?
Yeah. To see Hardenhurst.
He gives you a sideways glance.
Isn't that what you're here for?
I'm here for a lot of things. You see my list. He steps into the passageway, guiding you down ring towards the shipyard.
Sorry for the hurry, but we have something of an opportunity. That data you ripped, well done by the way,
He grins.
tells me Hardin is making a rare inspection of the sidereal horizon this cycle. It's the perfect chance to confront him outside of that compound he hides in.
Feng takes a sharp turn onto a dimly lit side passage.
Confront him?
Yeah, okay.
That's right, it's the perfect time.
Feng slows and slips into a dark service tunnel where, somewhere in the black, a water pipe drips.
It's him, Sleeper. The same Hardin Hurst. Our worm ripped out decades of records that mention him by name. An entire trail of documentation from the first days of the Solheim collapse until now. He rode out the whole thing. Slipped into Havenage when it first broke off from the Union.
He paces in the tunnel, a hand rubbing at the back of his head.
I need you to understand something about Solheim, Sleeper. I don't know what you know about the collapse, but it wasn't as instant as it sounds. It wasn't like Solheim was here running the station one day and the next Erlin's Union took power. Back then, Solheim knew this place was slipping away from them. As the Palladium market collapsed, they tried to keep the contractors here working. The pay got smaller, the costs higher. People like my parents were forced to work non-stop just to keep a berth on the station and water in their tanks. Solheim squeezed every last worker until the mistakes, the accidents, were coming in non-stop.
Like a Tesla factory.
And as new waves of contractors came in, desperate to work, Solheim welcomed them, taking bribes instead of checking pilot licenses. The whole time Solheim was folding up, dragged into court cases in the central systems, while this severed limb of a station still desperately tried to take all it could.
Amazon.
The riots came after the collision at Dock 2. A young pilot, his MEV overloaded with palladium, miscalculated his trajectory and took out a section of the ring. Hundreds died. Thousands panicked. My parents told me people were terrified, and the blame fell squarely on Solheim. People like to tell stories about Erlin, how he brought the factions together, spoke to the crowds, turfed out Solheim. Maybe that's true. But my mother, pregnant with me, locked herself in their MEV and welded it to the dock, while my father joined the improvised crews trying to seal up the ragged edges of the gap. He never came back.
Feng pauses in the dark.
They sealed it up, though, and by the time they did, Solheim was gone, abandoning every one of us to the black. Apart
Feng finally turns back to you now, his eyes burning.
from shits like Hardin. Shits who held their place, rode it out, and slipped into the new structure like nothing had changed, standing shoulder to shoulder with those they had exploited at every step.
Feng starts walking again.
That's why I can't just let him strut about the shipyard. This time his past catches up with him.
We should probably still think about
Yeah.
this. Like, that this seems...
Feel free, but I'm going now.
Oh well.
We tried.
Feng rejoins the main passageway, which is now wide and glass-roofed. Through the ceiling you can see ships in mid-construction, their flanks lit by the flashes of plasma torches. The entrance to the shipyard is ahead.
We tried. Love it.
Yeah, probably.
go? Let's see.
I don't think we will.
No, I don't.
Feng turns to look at you.
Don't come then. I won't force you.
You stand across from each other in the corridor.
What is it then, Sleeper? You coming or not?
I've got a 5 and a 6, let's go. Feng grins.
Let's go show this shithead some consequences.
He strides to the shipyard entrance and pushes through the doors. A web of corridors leads through the complex, snatches of the construction bays always appearing through windows. Ships are suspended like whale corpses, skeletal, imposing. Feng seems to know exactly where he is going, and before long you cross into a huge dry dock locked to one side of the sidereal horizon. A network of platforms and scaffolding cling to the ship's hull, filled with workers and equipment. The sound is stretched out by the vast space so that the welding, cutting and sealing, no Oxford comma, seems to come from everywhere at once. Both you and Feng spot them at the same time, a group walking slowly across a gantry. To the front, two men, one gesturing towards the ship and the other, stick-thin, cleanly dressed, with a shock of grey hair. Hardin. You and Feng say his name in unison, and Feng sets off up the staircase to the gantry, with you following behind. As you come to the same level, the group is passing closer, the foreman gesturing to the work being done throughout the dock, and Hardin nodding along. Bye. Cool.
Hardinhurst.
Feng shouts across the noise, taking you by surprise. His voice bounces and comes back in a rippling echo. The figures turn.
Yes?
Hardin asks quizzically, raising an eyebrow. He glances between you and Feng, and you see his gaze linger on your body, unsure of why a sleeper might be in this place.
You are a traitor, Hardin. A Solheim executive who tried to hide here among its victims.
Feng's voice is steady, strong.
You stand for everything the Eye was rebuilt in the shadow of, against everything Erlin stood for, everything Havenage stands for. You have no place on this station.
For a moment, stillness descends on the group, as if everyone was held in place by the rattle of construction. Hardin laughs.
Well, good to meet you too.
He glances around at those around him. Some are smiling, the others nervous.
You are from the systems branch, are you not?
Asks Hardin, inspecting Feng's clothing. Feng turns to the foreman.
You need to call your security. This man is a corporate agent.
The foreman glances between Feng and Hardin, his hands drumming at his sides. Hardin leans towards him and says something inaudible. The foreman nods. That's true.
Yeah.
Let's try.
Give it a go.
As you begin speaking, Hardin turns his attention to you.
And what would a sleeper know about that? You accuse me of being a corporate agent. What are you, if not exactly that?
He looks around at the group, who are already eyeing you with suspicion.
You are a product of Essen Arp. You have no place in a Havenage shipyard. Who knows what signals you are sending back to your makers?
A murmur of approval runs through the group. Feng holds up a stick of memory.
You guessed right. I am systems. And I have records that link you directly to Solheim right here.
He turns to the foreman again.
So, once again, I am asking you to take this man into the custody of the shipyard.
The foreman remains still. Hardin's voice is calm, measured.
If you have such data, why hasn't it been submitted at a members' meeting for proper review?
He shakes his head.
I have nothing to hide. Unlike a man who does not announce his name, who enters my shipyard with corporate property in tow and tries to turn my own men against me.
You hear it now. The echoing sound of boots on walkways coming from all angles at once, and then settling behind you.
Oh dear. Please,
Says Hardin.
submit the data through the correct channels, then we can talk. For now, however, you must leave.
He gestures behind you to the security detail, their hands on boxy black sidearms at their sides. Feng spits.
Hardin, you shithead. You can't wriggle out of this one.
A security officer draws their weapon and levels it. Feng turns and stares him down.
Run calm, Feng. Don't think either of these will work. But...
No. You look at Feng. He shakes his head and puts a hand on your shoulder.
Let's go.
says Fang, and he pushes through security, heading back down the walkway. Once security has walked you out of the shipyard and nudged you back into the corridor, Feng picks up the pace. You try to keep up as he slips into the shadows of an entrance. Feng is grinning ear to ear.
You know, Sleeper, sometimes people are exactly how you expect them to be.
Something pings in his pocket and he takes it out. On the slate, a web of connections starts drawing itself out, stretching to a set of points around the ring.
Got 'em.
Mutters Fang.
What's going on? Arden is doing what any snaky shithead always does. Calling his friends. We are tracking his outgoing messages.
Fang's grin looks ghostly in the uplight of his screen.
The old ways are best. Spook 'em good enough and they'll give the game away.
He jabs at the slate, and you see the web is being drawn over a map of the ring, lines bouncing from point to point.
All these dots, these are Hardin's buddies, the ones he is messaging right now. And we are going to find them all.
You tricked me now, Timber.
Of course. Hardin isn't working alone. We need the full set or nothing.
Feng glances around and slips the slate back into his pocket.
We better split for now, Sleeper. But this is exactly what we need. Good hunting.
With a pat on your shoulder, Feng drifts away, back into the flow of people around the shipyard entrance. You watch him go, unsure whether to be angry or impressed.
Nice.
Yay! Okay, another upgrade point. We could probably save it to get some of this.
Yeah.
Neat. So we will have to wait 4 more days. Oh. Ah. Ooh, your work as a junior tech has qualified you to work in the team handling the final tech fit up of the Sidereal Horizons Bridge. A vast job. Okay.
6 in there, I guess, or a 5.
Could do. Yeah. I mean, we could bung a 5 in there and see what happens. See how much it pays. 15 crime. Okay. Because yeah, I feel like we could probably be saving up now for the, well, I mean, we, damn. So this is here, but it's just locked off. So we need to turn up a ship mind or 2 from other places.
Could do a 6 on.
Yeah. I was trying to think what, there wasn't anything else up. Ooh, Rabia. Oh, and oh, so we can babysit Mina.
6 in.
Nah, that's a 4. That's probably fine, right? See, we helped, and we can't.
Oh, but she was saying we made her cry.
What?
We don't know she.
Oh. You do it again?
Can do.
Hell yeah. And we got some energy out of it. Nice. Let's see what this is about. As you approach the address Rabia gave you, a heavy hand falls on your shoulder.
What's your business here?
The enforcer grips your shoulder, giving a hint of the strength her implants give her. As you turn, you see the same subsidiary eyes as Rabia and Toshiro glinting like mirrors on her cheeks.
Gia, please. The Sleeper is here by my invitation.
At Rabia's command, the hand immediately loosens and an apologetic look replaces the scowl on Gia's face.
Of course, Rabia. I'm sorry.
Rabia waves her away.
Don't you worry. I appreciate your protective instincts.
She smiles at the enforcer.
How about you head to the tambour? They have a delivery coming and they'll need some help with the lifting.
Gia nods and walks away.
So, Sleeper, you came. I'm glad.
I didn't really feel much
No.
of an offer.
I'm sorry for that.
She smiles, a tight smile.
You have to understand, finding you there in Sabine's unit, I wasn't sure where we stood. There are more than a few people on this station who would rather I was dead. I had to be sure you weren't one of them.
I mean you no harm.
No.
I am but a simple robot.
I am glad.
Rabia begins walking and gestures for you to walk with her. She takes you down a staircase into the bustling walkways of the low end.
What do you know about Yataghan?
So I'll get back up.
Many.
Nothing, because I sold all your data. You're a gang?
Yeah, I guess.
Uh,
A gang, yes, that is what people call us. But what meaning does that word have in this place?
thugs? People with carts push past, moving crates of supplies around the thin and winding passages.
Our reputation is one that implies threat, is that fair to say? We are framed as aggressors, parasites, criminals.
The data of yours that I sold did have a knife on it.
It did.
She gestures around the people in the passageway.
But when was the last time you saw a lawmaker on the eye, a policeman? Who makes the laws here?
Oh, one?
This is true. The eye is lawless. So it is up to us all to make it work for us. But I don't imagine you think that is a good thing. If you had spent your time in the low end, maybe your opinion of us would be different. This is our place, our people. The low end was empty in Erlin's time. They didn't need to house thousands, and keeping the yards and the rotunda safe was work enough. No, the low end was reclaimed later, when the refugees started arriving.
Rabia meets your eye.
The collapse didn't just happen here, on this station. When Solheim collapsed, the entire system felt it. Colonies were abandoned. The moons of Ember and Cinder suddenly gained independence overnight. Some took advantage. Some tried to hold it together. Some fled. The Eye became a refuge, and Erlin, to his credit, extended an open hand to everyone. But many within his organization disagreed, and those new arrivals weren't as simple to corral as they hoped.
Rabia leads you through a small market hall, busy with small stalls and traders.
Erlin's union was made of workers, administrators, people who were malleable and already organized into hierarchies and networks. The refugees came from different factions and families, were scared, injured, desperate. Conflict was inevitable. Yataghan is a child of that conflict. A child born out of the need for us to stand up and claim our future, to provide security, strength. People call us a gang, but we are a community. I take my position as lieutenant seriously, and from my birth I have worked to earn it. Yes, we're saying lieutenant.
Yep. Yeah. Rabia catches herself before she raises her voice any further, and you both walk in silence for a while among the smells and textures of the low end. You start to wonder if this place could be a home for you too. Sabine?
Yeah, it was.
Rabia sighs and takes a moment to answer.
I told you, Sleeper. They have gone, and we do not know where. I understand Sabine must have told you about their debt to us, but that was an agreement entered into willingly, and which benefited them greatly. I will be honest with you, Sleeper. I was never comfortable with having Sabine as part of Yataghan. An ex-corporate employee? Goes against our nature. But their deal was with Yannick. I kept my distance, made sure Sabine had their surgery, kept it supplied. That was all. But I cannot allow people to go back on the promises they have made to us. Yataghan has not lasted this long because it is a charity. We offer and ask for support. Any betrayal will be treated as an attack.
traps.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. Many on the Eye are, Sleeper. I am sorry, but we must ask that our debts are paid in full.
I don't trust any of you. I don't know. Oh, Sabine found something, maybe.
Yeah, maybe that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Please, I don't want to hear their accusations. They only wanted to escape their debt. They would have said anything. But where are they now to stand behind their claims?
I will find them.
Will we, though?
I don't know. This might give us an opportunity to.
Yeah, give it a go. As will we.
You realise that Rabia has led you in a loop, and together you both come back up a staircase to the walkway where you met.
You are free to go, Sleeper. I have said what I wish to say.
She looks out through the windows of the walkway.
I would protect this place with my life, as it has protected me. I want to make that clear.
She turns back.
However, if you too wish to come under its protection, I can help you. Return here if you wish, and there will be tasks for you to complete. Oh no. You will be able to see Yataghan, to see the low end with your own eyes, not as others frame us.
Who's doing tasks?
As for Sabine...
She pauses to consider her words.
I will not ask you to betray them, but if they contact you again, consider their motivations carefully.
With that, Rabia leaves, slipping back into her office, while you stare out at the countless units, each a home, each with a story, that make up the low end.
Alright.
Another drive.
Oh boy.
So we can just do Yataghan jobs. We could. I'm not sure. Cause we want to get over here. You're right. Tired. We got a +1, so we could put that there to collect some tithes.
Yeah,
Just
destiny it.
yes, or you know, the church it. Yeah. It's not taxes. It's tithes. If you see inside the horizon, go with Yataghan. Okay. Scrap components. Ooh, we can sell those. Great. I guess what we can do is we can, as you and I have seen in Sidereal Horizon, we could always babysit.
Yeah.
To get Mina, Lem to safety.
Yeah.
But not necessarily follow that ourselves. Like spoilers. Yes. Look, I love that ending. I'm sad. But you know, let's do something different. We win or we win. I don't know that any of these is necessarily better, so let's try both.
Nice.
Some energy. Oh, we didn't get any money for it.
Oh well. Oh well.
Damn. Well, then that's us for the day. And that's us for the day.
Yep.
So, let's end the cycle, I guess. Oh no, or let's leave it here.
Stop it before we...
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Then that anticlimactically brings us to the end of the stream. 20 seconds ago. Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Don't quit or cancel. Quit to the menu program. Yeah. These are both the same thing. Yeah. Thank you for being here.
Yes. Sorry, it wasn't the usual Wednesday stream.
Yeah.
We are Tired.
Have we said that? I'm not sure if we've mentioned
No,
that
I
we're
don't think we
tired.
mentioned that we've inhaled like a truckload of dust and are tired.
And also I may have mentioned that there's been 1 or 2 frames dropped, or 1,174 even through the course of the stream. I still don't know what's causing it. But hey, you got some premium cat cam.
You did.
There is your citizen. He's your citizen. And he's sleeping.
Nice.
Thanks. You did get more frames than we dropped. Yeah, on average, you've made out okay. So there is that. Are you feeling better and dust free soon? Thank you. Yeah, working on it. But yeah, we're gonna go. I don't think we're gonna raid anywhere because we're tired.
We're too tired.
Even if under the, there is the usual like, yeah, it's fine if you need to raid and run. Like, sure, we absolutely can, and anyone that we raid is usually chill and accommodating like that.
Yeah, but also you feel a bit guilty.
I feel bad doing that, so I might just go and lurk somewhere. Who knows? But we are gonna take off. But we will be back probably on Saturday. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can prep something for that. Just trying to think what I'm sure I have other. Oh yeah, I do have other things to do this week. But yeah, we're gonna go. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Joey. Special guest who was here. Yeah. There. Massive finger. You cat for being a part of this. We will see you next time.
Oh.
So yeah, thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye and good night.
Good night.